guide us further. Ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome our Honorable Chancellor, Shri N.Vinaya Hegde, to share his thoughts on this momentous occasion.
Honorable Sripath Naik, Justice Santosh Hegde, my colleagues on the dais, it's my privilege to be part of this function. One, it happens to be the Silver Jubilee function of KSHEMA Medical Academy. But much more important is, for the last 25 years, back of my mind, I had never got an occasion to thank a gentleman who had so much helped me to build this institution. I'm referring about Mamta's father, late Ramakrishna Hegde. Not for late Ramakrishna Hegde, I personally feel this institution would not have grown to this level. His good wishes, his love, affection for our family, especially to Santosh Hegde. There are multiple reasons why I feel that I owe it to him to duly thank his contribution in building the Nitte campus where the engineering college is located, the pharmacy college was located, and the great help he did in 1999 to get permission to Nitte Education Trust to have a medical college here. As a matter of fact, I must admit,
please take your seats.
On a particular day in 1999, I had been to Delhi, and the medical council people told me that it may not be possible to permit start of a medical college here because adjacent to your campus there is another medical college. It was left to the genius of Ramakrishna Hegde that he was able to convince the medical council, possibly the health ministry, to give a permission to Nitte Education Trust to build this wonderful medical college. I believe not for his help, this college would not have seen 2,000-3,000 students who have passed out. So many social work you are doing. Sir, I would like to tell you, one is giving quality education to the students who come here in pursuit of medical education. But more than that, I think the service they are providing to the rural area in the form of dentistry, possibly never seen in rural India, medical help, possibly never seen in rural area. This institution, under the able guidance of the senior people who manage this institution, that they have been able to provide every day 1,000 to 1,500 patients, rural patients, both in dentistry and medicine. I thank all the younger people who are working against a lot of inconvenience. I do appreciate all of them have a lot of difficulties, but not one has complained. And I believe when you move out and become doctors, become post-graduate doctors, my friend Dr. Shantaram Shetty said, we started with a very small number of doctors. Today, possibly, we have about 300 to 325 postgraduate doctors. We have almost 50 super specialty doctors. And I believe that all of them are doing their very best to take medicine to rural India. I think this is a unique step possibly this college has done. I don't want to make too much of a comment, but I believe these 23 rural centers today, every day, treat more than 1,000 patients. And I believe the work done by the dental specialty, I'm very proud of the dental specialty for the simple reason they are today considered among the top 3-4 institutions in the country. And what to be achieved in such a short time may be a marvelous work you have done. Sir, doctors are supposed to be treating ill people. But I think this particular institution, the amount of effort they do to provide rural health. And I would like to tell you, sir, I don't believe any medical college in this country today runs 25 rural centers and possibly treat more than 1,000 to 1,100 patients every day, many of them free of cost. And my friend Shantram also mentioned that we treat almost 1,500 inpatients here, and at least about 50% of them are free. And I personally feel this culture of serving the people in medicine, one is succeeding as a professional. Second part is to do service to the people. You young doctors, when you move out, maybe you will make hundreds of large number of money, but more than large number of money, if you are able to wipe out a tear from the eyes of a suffering patient, that is the greatest thing possibly I and you could have done. I sincerely thank Mr. Sripad Naik for coming here, because you are coming here possibly has motivated large number of young doctors here to do little more than what I have done. My friend Shantram did make a mention about the growth of this institution. I think largely due to Shantram and Mr. Vishal Hegde and the Vice Chancellor, many times I tell them, I can't recognize this place. So I come here once in a month. Each time I come to a very different place. New hostel buildings coming, new equipments coming, sending people out of India for training. Multiple good things are happening. And I believe this culture of training the best of people. But I would like to implore on the faculty, you have a commitment to the student. Their parents have put their children here, not to only to get the degree of MBBS, MD, MS, but great doctors, doctors who are concerned about the health of the poor patient. And I'm very sure with passage of time, the person, the mentor of this institution, especially my mother, Meenakshi Hegde, the amount of concern she had. Maybe my Santosh made a comment about my entry into the educational field. It is entirely due to my mother. My mother's concern that I should do something for the poor people that has implored me to do this work. I thank my family, especially Mr. Vishal Hegde, that he has stood by me, and I sincerely hope with passage of time, when I not too far from now, when I make way for him to take over this, he will continue this culture, and this culture will redouble itself, and this college will become among the best colleges in the country. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.